Um, how did football start for you? I mean, who discovered your talents, and how old was you when you wanted to say yes, I want to be a footballer?
Uh, I was, I think, 6 years old when I started, but of course I played a lot before that. Um, I think everybody could see that I could something with the ball when I was young, so it was just a matter of time when I started. Um, but I think my dad, he could see it from the beginning. My dad and my mom was also the person who told me to start.
I'm taking on a question through now. Three years ago, you broke your foot. How was the return? How was the progress of that injury? How did you recover very quick?
Yeah, it was a difficult time. It was a long time. It was a couple of months, but it feels like a year. But the recovery was of course difficult, but I knew that if I train hard, I could come back even better, and I did that. I trained hard every day. There was no off day. So yeah.
Who was your idol when you started to play football? And also, what do you think of Arda Turan?
My idol was Ronaldo, Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's still my idol. Yeah, what I think about Arda, he's a great person, very good footballer. Yeah, I have only good things to say about him.
What was the reason that you selected the Turkish national team?
There's a few reasons why I choose Turkey, but one of them is, of course, that I feel more Turkish. Maybe not my personality, but inside me. And I did also feel that the national team wants me more than example Denmark did. That's why also.
What did you feel in your first national? When you made your debut for the Turkish national team. What was the feeling? How was the feeling?
I was against Montenegro. It was a great feeling. Came in second half, played a good match. The fans, they screamed my name, so of course it was very nice feeling.
Do you know that goal you scored? Well, Burak scored that you done an assist. That the final game and you won you got 1-2-0 the Czech Republic. How did that tournament feel for you? What is the experience of that tournament, and what was the feeling when you helped Burak score that goal?
The feeling when he scored was amazing. It was very good. You could just hear the whole stadium was screaming, smiling, and all these things. So yeah, it was very great. And yeah, the Euro, it was a big thing. One of the biggest things in my life, to play in the Euro for my country, Turkey. So yeah, I'm very proud.
What do you think about Fatih Terim?
Fatih Terim is a very good coach, good personality. He liked me very much, and I like him, and I'm just happy to have a person like him, that he just took me into the national team, took care of me, and all this. Yeah, I'm just happy to have him.
What was one of the reasons that you chose Borussia Dortmund? Are you happy at Borussia Dortmund? Have you settled down in Dortmund?
When I heard that Dortmund wants me, then I was only thinking about this, because I knew that in Germany, and especially in Dortmund, the training, everything, it just grow a player up. You get better every day. Training, they train hard, and all these things. And I just think when I hear Borussia Dortmund, that I will get a better player. I'll be better every day, and I also have a chance to play. So that's why I choose Dortmund.
How was the first few days in Germany when you came over from Denmark? You know, the adaptation. How did you settle down very quickly? What did you do in your spare times in Dortmund?
In the beginning, it's a little bit difficult because you don't know anything. It's just all things new. But yeah, now of course I've been here for a couple of months, so I feel good now, and I feel good with my teammates and all the coaches.
You came as a sub against Real Madrid, and you was very close to scoring a goal. And one of the most important images of that match was when you and Ronaldo were together. What did it feel like playing in that game, and what did it feel like being next to your idol?
It feels very strange to finally play against him. You have always seen him in the TV. You have always seen him on pictures. So it's very strange, but it was a very good feeling. It was a dream come true. I'm very proud and happy to play against him.
You know, you took a selfie in the Euros with Modric. It was talking a lot. What exactly happened that day? What made you want to take a picture with him and see him and so on?
Because at that time I played in Denmark. I've never met so good footballers like Modric, and he played in Real Madrid, and I have always looked at Real Madrid, the team. I always followed the Spanish league, and I think that he is a very good footballer. So of course I would take a selfie with him when he was just next to me.
Your sort of game style, the way you play, the way you play your game, it's very similar to Messi. What do you think about Messi?
Messi is one of the best in the world, if not the best. So I don't want to be compared with Messi. I'm not good enough for that yet. So
your family's supporting you, and also your manager, Muzi Özkan. What's very important about him, and what's the importance of the support that you get from your family and from your agent? Does it make you? Is it helping you a lot? Is it giving you a lot of positive reactions, helping you settle down?
Yeah, of course. If I was just alone here in Germany, then it would took a little longer time to be comfortable here. Of course, when they are here, I feel more home. If I was alone, I would not feel home. I would just feel like they have thrown me in a house in another country. Because I'm only 19 and I need my agent and my family, of course.
One day in the future, maybe in 10 years' time and so on, would you ever play football in Turkey?
I don't know.
What will be your messages towards the Dortmund fans and also to the Turkish fans, Turkish national team?
Thanks for the support, of course. Both fans is crazy. I'm lucky to play for Dortmund and Turkey because they both have so good fans. You can see every day, every match there's like 80,000. So there's nothing to say to that.
Do you plan to learn Turkish?
Yeah, but right now I don't have so much time. But one day, of course.
After the match, what did you speak with Ronaldo with? When you had that few seconds when you had that interaction, what did you speak about?
I asked him for his shirt. Then he said that he gave it out to another player, but he promised me to give it in Bernabeu. And then I just told him that I'm a big fan of him since I was 5 years old.
We've seen your phone cover as Cristiano Ronaldo and you at the match against Dortmund. What made you want to do that? Is it you love him?
Because it's a big moment in my life to play against my idol. of course. So why not?
If you have three special moments in your whole entire life that you'll never forget so far at this age of 19, what are the most three special things that you'll never forget? I presume one is with Ronaldo. What is the second and third?
Only in football.
Yeah, only in football.
Euro. That's not the first. I just take three. My three best things in my football career is Euro, Ronaldo. I don't know that. Oh, I don't know the third.
What do you want to say about the football world? You know, like football. What's your view on football?
Football is the best sport, of course, but it's not always funny. It's also difficult times, and there's also some times where you don't want to train, but you have to. But people think that it's only fun, but it's also very hard and difficult. But of course, it's the best job to have, just to play football. But it's also very difficult.
In the next, the last question, in the next 5 years, where do you see yourself? Don't forget you've got a 5-year contract with Borussia Dortmund.
I see myself in Dortmund.